morning, everybody. Welcome to Immortal Gaming. This is me again, Marvin, and we're now here for another video for Ragnarok Origin. And this time we're going to be talking about the best gacha wares for each of the job classes. Because as you all know, the optional gacha window has been opened just now on this new patch that we have. And since a lot of people have, a lot of choices, maybe it's quite the time for us to figure out and for me to recommend which one is the best for your class. So you know where to, put your gacha tickets, etc. So please note firstly that these are all based on my experiences and my opinion. So you may have a different opinion than me. It's definitely okay. But this is what I could recommend for each of the job classes. Okay, so this will be based on what the current gacha is as of the moment, and starting from this until the very first set of gacha. So the succeeding gachas that are coming from Taiwan server are not yet included here. So this is currently based on what we have right now. All right, so let's start with the Warlocks. For the headwear of the Warlocks, it's going to be White Lily. This one, okay, it has magic damage, it has dexterity, int, additional HP, more damage to medium enemies, and damage reduction from medium enemies, and the 5% chance to increase your damage by 20% for 3 seconds is gonna be a lot. Okay, so when you refine your headwear to +12, you also get global cooldown less 4%, and for me that is a complete package for the Warlock as of the moment. Next, Facewear is gonna be the stylish glasses here. So it has a lot of damage reduction versus player, 5%, also has 3% more damage versus players, has magic damage, global cooldown, and you have 10% chance to increase your magical attack for 10 seconds by 2%. So that's really good, and all stats +3. For me, that's amazing. Okay, for the mouthwear, it's gonna be Gray Mask. So this one also has magical attack 2.5%, more damage reduction, and more damage to demi-human +3%. All stats again +2, global cooldown -3%, and I like this, you gain more damage to neutral enemies and to players that are not wearing any elemental card +2%, and you also gain damage reduction from those monsters or players. Okay, I really like this. This is also a complete package for the Warlock. For the Backwear, it's gonna be Tome of Snow, the most recent gacha that we have. It has another global cooldown reduction here, magic damage, more damage to medium and large monsters or enemies, int. Aside from that, when you refine it to +6, you gain more elemental skill damage +3%, and for the enemies below 50%, you gain additional 5% damage. So this is really good for Warlock. For the costume, it's gonna be the Desert Boy. So this one gives you 3.5% magical attack. It has fixed cast time reduction, variable cast time reduction, and global cooldown reduction. Everything that you would need. Aside from that, you gain more damage to neutral enemies because, as an elemental damage user, you have less chances of gaining more damage versus neutral enemies. So this is really good. It also has ignore magic defense and even magic damage reduction. So all stats also +3. So this is a complete package for the Warlock. Okay, let's now move on to the Rune Knight. So for the headwear of the Rune Knight, I'm gonna be suggesting the Cherry Cream Dough. This one gives you physical damage 3.5%, additional damage versus demi-human, and damage reduction versus demi-human, and it is +6%. Aside from that, one of the stats hungry job classes is the Rune Knight. So all stats +5 is gonna be so great. And you gain up to 10% physical and magic damage reduction depending on how many times you took damage. And this will be up for 5 seconds. This is so good, alright? For the Facewear, we're gonna go up here. At first, I don't want to believe the people that are suggesting this one, but based on my experience, the Luna Glyph has been the staple Facewear of my Rune Knight. Because if you are Rune Knight, you would want more movement speed, more attack speed, and Luna Glyph gives you that. So this one has an auto proc of a level 5 increased agility. That's so good. And additional max HP plus 5%. For the mouthwear, it's still gonna be, gray mask, alright, just like the Warlock. For the backwear, it's gonna be the Horn Bunny. So this one gives you melee, physical damage, physical attack, magic damage, and physical damage reduction, all stats plus 3, and additional ignore physical defense plus 10% for 5 seconds with a 5% chance. And when you refine your backwear to plus 10, additional max HP plus 5. So this is an ideal backwear for melee damagers. Alright? So for the costume, it's gonna be Floral Elf. So the Floral Elf gives you damage reduction, physical attack, 3.5%, melee physical damage. So that's for everything, okay? And when you are performing melee attacks, you can restore 10% of your HP. And aside from that, all stats plus 2. So this is really good for the melee damagers as of the moment. Now, let's go to the Rangers. For the Rangers, the recommended headwear will be White Lily. Alright? Next, for the Facewear, it's also the same stylish glasses. For the mouthwear, it's gonna be Gray Mask. And for the backwear, it's gonna be Tome of Snow. The Rangers are going to love this, all of this additional damage stats for their character. And for the costume, it's gonna be Poetry of Snow, since it's not every day that we get additional crit damage for our outfits, additional attack speed, and additional crit. And aside from that, when you are attacking, you gain movement speed, and as a glass cannon class, you would want that. Alright? So let's now go to the mechanics. For the mechanics, they are the same as the Rune Knights. They are melee damagers. So for the headwear, I would be suggesting Cherry Cream Dough. Alright? For the Facewear, again, same stylish glasses. For the mouthwear, Gray Mask. For the backwear, it's gonna be Horn Bunny, the same as Rune Knight again. And for the costume, it's also Floral Elf. Now, for the Guillotin Cross, the headwear will now be White Lily because, Guillotin Cross can escape the battlefield pretty much faster than the mechanic and the Rune Knight. So you would be now concentrating more on damage, and White Lily will be helping you with that. For the Facewear, again, it's stylish glasses. For the mouthwear, it's also Gray Mask. For the backwear, the Tome of Snow is really good since you would want all of this damage stats. And for the costume, it's gonna be Poetry of Snow. Lastly, for the Archbishops. So for the headwear, I would go for the same as the melee damagers. You have to be very tanky. Even if you are far away from the battlefield, sometimes your life will be in trouble because a lot of people will be targeting you first. So Cherry Cream Dough is gonna be the best one for the Archbishops. For the Facewear, again, all around stylish glasses. Mouthwear, also Gray Mask. For the backwear, I would be suggesting Floral Elven Wings. That's good as of the moment, but we still have not yet received, or they still have not yet released any backwear that would be more suitable for the archbishops. So I would go for the floral elven wings as of the moment. And for the costume, it's gonna be none other than Fashion Stroller. This is, you know, the stats itself is intended for the support class and for the archbishops. All right, so that's it. I do hope that this video has helped you decide which one to get. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you happen to like this video, please do leave a like. Share this to your friends and click that bell notification button so you get notified every time I upload a new video, start a new stream, or a new content. That's it. See you again on the next video. Bye-bye!
Now I found you.